Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. So tonight, for those of you that are just joining us, um, and are new to the show, so basically, what we do here is we do live ghost box sessions. People ask questions. We see if we can get people answers to any of their questions. Try to contact loved ones, or if they're trying to find answers. We try to get them answers. We can't guarantee that that's going to happen, but we just try. Everything here is experimental. We've had some great success helping getting people answers from loved ones, get them closure. Um, so it's pretty interesting. So tonight, we actually have a special guest with us, because she would like to see if she can try to get some answers, from something that she's dealing with right now. So, um, and then Josh was gonna join us, but he's having problems connecting, um, so he can be on camera also. So he's just gonna be in the chats. Um, so yeah, that's basically what's going on tonight. So like I said, so tonight we're gonna have a special guest on camera with us, and this is the first time that we're gonna be doing this. And maybe in the future, if anybody else would like to come on and try to get some answers, we can do the same thing for them. Um, hey Deb, uh, hey Raina, hey Sylvia, hey Vitrina, hey Amy, how you guys all doing? Hope everybody's doing okay. I know also we'll probably be talking about some of the things that we've been working on with my latest experiment. I know that everybody else was asking, wanted to volunteer. I know this week we're kind of all over the place, but I didn't really get started on it this week because we came up with a solution for those of you that are using iOS devices. Um, so what we're going to do is we're going to have everybody that has iOS devices, if they want to participate, um, just put in your email address in the comments, and then I'm going to have Josh take those emails down, and then I'll compose an email with instructions on what to download, um, what we're going to be doing during the experiment, and then also um, I will include an audio file that I would like you guys to play during those experiments. So it'll be pretty interesting. Um, I did a couple of experiments this week, and um, it was almost like what happened on the last Saturday show when people were talking. Um, and we're hearing disembodied voices in the background. That's kind of what was happening. Um, Honestly, last week was probably the most crazy thing that happened on the show so far. And then it continued on a little bit on Wednesday, but Wednesday I wasn't really paying attention to it because we were concentrating on um talking with Judy. So um yeah, so even Josh, and both Josh and I were kind of, we were hearing it, but we were kind of ignoring it just because we're trying to keep things a little bit different on the Wednesday show. Um, so we're trying to keep the Wednesday show and Saturday shows separated. So we're changing up the kind of like the format a little bit. So yeah, the Saturday show is going to be geared towards communication. Wednesday show we're going to have guests every week. Already have I have a guest for next week and the week after. And then I'll have to figure out what we're going to be doing um, in October, because I'll be probably changing up the studio. Um, so yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I think the first two shows of the first the first of the month in October, I probably won't have the Wednesday and the Saturday show. Um, so I got to figure it out, but I'll keep everybody informed. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to bring on our guest tonight. It is Judy. We're going to see if we can find some answers for her and see what she's dealing with, and see if we can see if there's any attachments from the Whaley house, if we can get some communication with the Whaleys, and so yeah, we'll see what happens. But I'll go ahead and bring her on. Hello, Judy. How are you doing?
Good. How are
Welcome.
you?
Good.
Good.
So, do you want to talk? Do you want to talk a little bit about the Whaley House?
Sure. So the house, like the history, or
Yeah, I mean, just talk about the history and some of the experiences that you might have or that you had and things like that, and then
Mhm.
yeah, then we'll just go from there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so the house was built in. Thomas Whaley started building the house in 1856. He completed it in 1857. If people aren't familiar with the grounds, that's where the executions took place. So, yeah.
So, can you tell people some of the experiences that you've had there?
So I've heard tons of disembodied voices in there. Had my name called out. Um, Almost got pushed down the steps once. Smelt um, perfume, cigar smoke. Seen apparitions in the house, shadow figures. And I'm just super connected to the house, and we need to figure out what's going on.
Right. So,
Why I'm so connected to this house?
yeah. So, so here's a crazy thing that happened. So last night, um, actually, I know three people that were in the Whaley house last night, and they did a podcast. I think they did it about 1 o'clock in the morning, possibly somewhere around there.
Hmm.
Um, so they actually, one of my friends sent me some pictures, and he was like, "Guess where I am?" And I immediately knew exactly where he was. Um, so yeah, that's when I kind of saw some things, and I was like, "Wait a minute! Some of the artifacts there, some of the pictures there, weren't something that I've seen before."
Hmm.
Um, and I've been into all the rooms, so and I do have a pretty good memory. So I usually would remember certain pictures and things. So there were some pictures there that I didn't recognize. So I told you what happened, and I sent you the pictures and asked you if you recognized any of them. So you looked at them again and still didn't recognize anybody in
Yeah,
the pictures.
they don't look like grandchildren or anybody from the family tree that I've seen. So,
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. I'm gonna talk to some of my friends and see what if they've experienced anything there.
right.
Over the, I didn't get to talk to them because they're still there in San Diego. Um, so I didn't get to talk to them today, but I'll probably talk to them next week, and hopefully, maybe one day we'll be able to go into the Whaley house and possibly do another investigation,
Hmm.
or even maybe get in there before it reopens. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Um,
Yeah.
so, I mean, have you been like? Do you feel like you might have an attachment? What do you want to try to figure out tonight?
Yeah, I don't know if I have an attachment or not. I, just, I would like to know why I'm like so drawn to the house.
Gotcha.
I
And I
just,
don't mean to put you on the spot. I
oh
mean,
no, it's okay.
I kind of do that to people,
Yeah.
so it's okay. Um,
Why I'm so emotionally connected to the house. I don't know if it's someone in the house. I guess we'll see, right?
yeah, I mean, hopefully we'll get some names. So can you kind of briefly tell us, so because what we do normally is when we start doing ghost box sessions, um
Mm-hmm.
we'll hear names
Right.
and things like that. So what people will start doing is uh a lot of people, like I said, here in the chat will start typing in what they hear.
Mm-hmm.
So are there any particular names that we would look out for?
Yes. So you want to look out for Thomas, Anna. Of course, I might say Whaley's, the Whaleys. So Thomas, Anna, Violet. There's Francis. He didn't like to be called Francis, so we call him Frank. There's Frank. There's George. Um, there's the other Anna. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey, Kanga, welcome back. Kanga says hello, Judy.
oh. Hello.
So, Raina wants to know. She says, "What was the name of the little girl that you had a strong sense of?
Ooh.
Wasn't that Violet?"
She was 22 when she took
When
her
she
own life.
passed. Oh, okay.
The only little girl in the house would be Anita Gillis. That was one of the family friends. So she likes to hide in the kitchen. I've
Under
never,
the table.
yeah, I've never experienced her. They say she gravitates towards women and children, but she didn't come to me. So,
Yeah, the first time I was there was a little girl that said that there was a little girl under the table.
mhm.
Um, and then shortly after that, that's when I got sick and I had to leave. It
Yeah.
was when we broke up from the group and we got to go kind of walk around the house by ourselves. And I went into the back bedroom and that's when I got sick and I ran out.
Was
So
this upstairs or downstairs?
downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah. But does that happen a lot?
Yeah, that's the room where Anna Whaley passed away. So,
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. It's midnight now here. It's 3 o'clock on the East Coast. So we're gonna go ahead. Josh, are you here with us? I don't know if Josh is here yet. Um, now I know I'm kind of all over the place right now. Hold on one second. I think Josh is um yeah, Josh isn't on yet. So all right, so if you guys want to join in on the experiment, I'm going to post it up real quick so you guys can just get the email really quick. Here, I'll just put it in the chats. Um, really do this to me right now. Sometimes this doesn't like to post, so I got to do it individually. Sucks. Um, okay. So I'm posting up my email. So if you guys want to participate in the experiment, um, probably next week, just go ahead and send me an email. Everybody that replies, then I'll send them instructions, including those that are already there. Don't worry about it. The people that's already on my list, I'll go ahead and resend out an email with all the extra instructions again. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and get started. So we're gonna do sessions in reverse. Hold on one second. I'm checking on. Um, Hold on one second. I'm sending Josh a message. Um, Hold on one second. I'm gonna take this down. So I'm trying to accommodate Josh. I guess I'm gonna have to open up Facebook Messenger for him, and that way I can just communicate with him there. Hold on one second. Trying to multitask here. Then we're gonna go ahead and get started. I don't know what it is, but poor Josh has had. I don't think Spirit wants him to come on because last week this is the same exact thing that happened to him, but then all hell broke loose last week. So maybe the same thing's going to happen tonight. Who knows? You never know what's going to happen here, as well as or as everybody knows by watching this show. So just be prepared, Judy,
Okay.
for the unexpected. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and switch cameras and I'll put it on the Black Mirror. Yeah, Josh is an Apple guy, but so am I. My studio used to run on a PC, but now it's running all on Mac. So, all right, we're going to get started. So is anybody here that would like to communicate with us?
We have
Who just said yeah? Is there anybody here from the Whaley house? Who just said Tom? Well, I'm getting the chills like super bad right now. Who just said Jim? Is Yankee Jim here with us? Do you know Chudy? Has Chudy had a past life in the Whaley house? Who said yes? Do you have any messages for Judy? Sound like a little girl just called Judy. Who's the little girl that just called Judy? Who just said Pete? Someone just called Judy again. Who is the blacksmith? Who's the spirit that's watching? Who just said Anna? Someone just said Anna again and Yankee. Who needs help? Do you have a message that you wish to pass on? Who said I love you? Has any ancestors of Judy lived in stayed in the house? Who said neighbor? Does anybody have any messages for anybody out there? Who just asked for Deb? Who's asking for help?
Hello.
Shoot, if you want to ask any questions, you can feel free to ask questions. All right, we're ending that session. Hold on one second. Josh just sent me another message. So what did you think of that session? Did you hear anything that you understood?
I heard Tom. I thought I might have heard my name. Um, I heard Jim. I heard help. Yeah.
No, Josh is listening, but he's not online. Sorry. That was Melanie was just asking. No, I heard all of those names also. Um, I heard your name called a few times. Um, but when somebody called your name and it was a girl's voice, um, just the energy that came through was like so strong. Um, it just like totally gave me chills throughout my body. Um, so
Mm.
I'm wondering if that might be who we're dealing with. So um, we're gonna find out. We'll try to get some more answers. Hopefully, we'll get some more things coming through. Um, and I know like Deb came through. There was a lot of people's names coming through, but I heard Jim. Actually, I heard Yankee, and then Jim. At one point. Um, hey, Josh. Melanie says hello. If you're on. Um, do you know an Albert, perchance? No.
Nope. Nope.
So if you hear like snoring or any type of grunts or anything, that's her dog.
Yeah. I
That's
tried to get him to sleep in the other room, and then he just came back out here. So, yeah.
I just heard him.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Leroy.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear him breathing.
Yeah. He's so
No,
loud.
no, he's fine.
Okay.
He's totally fine. Um. Oh yeah, and then when it said something about your past life, it said yes.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if you heard that.
I didn't hear that one.
Um.
But I did feel like a lot of energy coming through. I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
It was strong.
it
Yeah.
was very strong. So, Kanga wants to know,
Mhm.
um, are there any kids associated with the house? A little girl in particular.
Just Anita Gillis that I know of. The one that hangs out in the kitchen, like under the table and stuff like that. So.
Is the dog talking behind you? What? Sorry, I'm just scrolling through some of the messages. I'm kind of multitasking because Josh is texting me. So I'm trying to pay attention to that and the chats. So he's just a little frustrated because he can't be on. So um, which is understandable because him and I were talking and he was so excited about being on tonight. Um,
Aw.
because he wants to be part of the Saturday show, especially since I told him I'm promoting him to be on the Saturday show instead of just being behind the scenes. So he was really excited, and now he's for the second week in a row he can't get on um, from where he's working currently. Um, so yeah, he's a little frustrated, and but Josh, everybody here in the chats, say hey, and everybody misses you for sure. What's up, Mister Wayne Poe? All right, so Mel or um yeah, Sylvia, we'll see if we can get some messages for you, and same with Melanie and um, Christina. Hey, Deb, let me know. Hey, Kelly, welcome to the show. Deb, let me know if you feel anything, um, please, and if you have any insight on what you might feel, um, and what you might think of what happened last week. I know last week was crazy. Um, but yeah, I just want some feedback from another medium if you can, if anybody's willing to anyway. Um, the energy in here tonight's kind of it's picking up. I don't know if it's because of the communication that we just had, and that energy has just come into the room. I don't know, but it's just see. Okay, is okay. Let me ask you guys, um, because Deb is feeling kind of like the same energy. Um, how are you feeling?
I feel like the tingliness like down like my back, my spine. I don't know. I just feel like it's just like strong energy. So
Okay. Does anybody else feel energy tonight? Like, I'm just trying to get a feeling on how everybody is feeling
mhm.
because, like, after um, we've noticed like a shift in energy when we start the Saturday show. Um, and I don't know if anybody else is feeling it. Um, that's why I'm just trying to get people's feedback. But something has shifted. Something has changed. Um, ever since it's been a little while, but it's getting stronger. I don't know if it's just the energy from that we have all the positive energy from the group, and it's helping with this communication. We don't know. I mean, it's just something that I don't think anybody's ever done this type of communication in this long and so consistent, and had like group sessions like this. I know that there are other people that do ghost box sessions, but I don't think it's like this.
Mhm.
And I'm not bragging. I mean, I'm just trying to, it's this is just we're actually doing live seance. So, um, yeah, I just wanted to see how everybody else is feeling. That's all. Yeah, Deb, thank you for your feedback. Um, no, I'm just feeling is it's amazing, and so not ignoring you, Raina, but yeah, I will. So you're getting like a feelings also. Um,
Mhm.
and see, that's how I was kind of feeling today. I was kind of getting a little bit of uh, butterflies before the show. Um, So anyway, this is kind of cool. I just wanted to get everybody's feedback. No, and I feel like it's positive energy. So,
Mhm.
and like I said, I mean, once we start feeling any type of negative energy, especially during the session, I shut it down immediately. I mean, and I've always said that from day one when we first, anytime we would start getting a lot of cussing coming through. So that's another thing. When doing these reverse sessions, sometimes we get a lot of cussing coming through. And then we'll get like growls, we'll get like evil voices coming through, and then I just shut it down. And then if it continues, I'll just shut it down again. If it continues again, I'll just end the show. I'm like, you know what? Um, I just don't want this energy, and we'll just shut it down. It's never happened. I mean, normally just shutting down the session, we just sit here and talk, give it about 15 minutes, start it up again, and it's usually gone. So we just don't accept that energy. Well, good. I'm glad that everybody is feeling that. Um, so yeah, see, everybody's having positive energy, and everybody's getting that anxious feeling coming in. I think because yeah, and trolls aren't allowed. If we see trolls coming in, we will just ban them immediately.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, see, it's I think a lot of people now that we're getting this show, everybody's we have this steady group of people, the same, viewers coming through or coming on now. I think everybody's getting that positive feeling before we're coming on or even during the day, which is amazing. Just keep that positive energy coming, and who knows where it's going to take this, take our sessions and even take this show. Um, this show's all about you guys. I'm doing it. Um, I'm just dedicating my time, my energy, um, to bring you guys a positive show, trying to help you guys find answers. And I'm trying to find answers, trying to figure out what's going on. And in the meantime, and I know Raina's going to be like, holy crap, Rob, you've come a long way, because I have opened up with my abilities thanks to this show. Um, and my abilities are just like, have just, I don't know, they've just like gone to a level that I didn't even know I had these abilities. So, and I used to always push them down and kind of self doubt myself. But thanks to everybody here and just all the positive energy and giving me the confidence to believe in myself and my abilities, that I'm now able to share them with everybody. So, okay, enough rambling with me. You know how I get. Sometimes I'll just ramble. All right, Josh, we're sending positive energy your way. And sorry, buddy. I wish you could be here. Um, oh, so what do you say now? That's absolutely true. Oh, that's so sweet, Kanga.
Aw.
Thank you guys. Um, thank you guys for all the compliments. I really appreciate it. And I just love and adore you guys. You guys are amazing. This is like, it's like family. And I've always said that. You guys are like family. It's such a tight knit group that this is what keeps me coming back. Wednesday shows hard because I get so many trolls and there's so many people out there that just have so much negative energy, and it's almost become a cancer. And Josh and I are just so frustrated because this show is like a total 180 from what the Wednesday show is. Wednesday show is great, but there's just certain people that are just making it very hard on us. Um, to where it's just really hard to continue, but we're just pushed through it. We're just like putting our heads down, pushing forward, forget all the negative feedback, forget all the, all the drama that we have to deal with. We're pushing it aside and just moving forward no matter what. But we're changing up the Wednesday show a little bit. and we're doing a show to try to um, get stories, introduce you guys to people, um, get different perspectives on different topics in the paranormal, and get other people's experiences in the paranormal out there to you guys. So, um, anyway, all right, let's just move forward. We're going to start up another session. If anybody has any questions, go ahead and you know how to do it. We just type in a queue, type in your question. I will ask the question and see if we can um, get your answers. Um, and I will go ahead and start up. I gotta find this. I'll start up. Actually, I should do it on my other computer. Hold on one second. Let me bring this computer up. Come on. I think I hear somebody snoring in the background.
That would be Leroy.
Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Come on. What's up with this keyboard? I think it's dead. Huh? Hold on one second. Come on. Sorry, I have to boot up my other computer. So we'll just chat for a minute.
I tried to move him into the other room, but he's like, no. Sorry, guys.
He's really
He's out.
he's out.
He's out. Yeah.
Come on. See, Raina, see what you're making me do? You're making me like work now. Almost there. Now I'm blind. This screen's so bright. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. Almost there. I'm going to try. No, that one sounds like white noise.
Should I move Leroy? Is he too
No,
loud?
no,
Okay.
he's fine. Okay, can you guys hear that? Or does it sound like white noise? Um, Let me do this. Hold on one second. Sounds like white noise. All right, there we go. This is the same one I used last week. Yeah, no, this is what I used last week. Okay, so you guys like this one. This is the one that I normally use. I was just trying to switch it up. Now I'm getting nervous all of a sudden. Damn it. All right. Okay, I don't know if I should say anything, but something just rubbed on my arm again. This is starting like it did a few weeks ago, but something rubbed my arm. So yeah, no, here we go again. Yeah, hold on one second. All right, I'm good. Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I just said. Yeah, here we go again. Basically, I had to protect myself. What I do is I just imagine white light surrounding me and um, just say, whoever's here can't. They're more than welcome to use my energy. They're just not allowed to enter myself, um, but they're allowed to use my energy. And they cannot attach themselves to me. So I'm good. All right. Okay. We're going to get started. God, the energy is just like crazy right now. Who's standing behind me and who's touching me? Okay, let's just get started. We're good. So, does anybody have any questions? All right, well, I'll ask that question here in a second, Amy. So, I'm switching cameras. Who's here with us tonight? Judy, are you okay? Violet, are you attached to Judy? Or do you have any messages for Judy? Who's saying to leave? Ed? Who said different? Did somebody say Allison? Who's the female that said not me? Who said hush up? Is somebody from the Whately house here with us? Are there any technicians listening? Who just said Rob? Who just said Amy? If anybody here is dark, we're gonna end the session. Does anybody have any messages here for anybody? Who's saying please stay? Who do you want to stay? Who's speaking German? Only if she's comfortable in asking questions. Who's looking for Reina? All right, I just ended it, but hold on one second. All right, so I ended the session, but it sounds like voices are coming through again.
I just feel a strong energy. I was
Really?
felt like frozen, like I was just getting tingly. I was getting, yeah, it's weird.
But to me, it sounds like there's voices coming through. Yeah, no, there was some German coming through, and Russian. No, I just have. So I have frequency playing in the background. So there's a speaker right here. This lamp is a speaker. So yeah, I just have frequency playing. It's a frequency file that I normally play when I use my experiment. See, there it is again. I'm hearing voices coming through. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Faintly. But that's strange. So do you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Who's here with us right now? Yeah, exactly, King. It sounds like they're talking to each other. Sounds like they're having a conversation. Yeah, there's more than one voice. It's not just one particular voice. So who's here with us right now? Do you have any messages for anybody? Can you say hello to us? No, I have the audio cranked. I mean, the audio is as high as it can go. I mean, without it clipping, which means it'll start getting distorted. Who just said I killed him? Did you guys hear that?
Mhm.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. I think I'm just quiet right now because I just feel a lot of energy right now. I almost
No.
feel frozen.
Yeah. No.
It's
Exactly.
getting
Right.
strong.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Most of the times I just ask questions in my head if because I just felt like, oh.
No, but you know what though? You just nailed it. You don't have to ask questions. So everybody like that wants to ask a question, you don't have to ask it like out verbally. You can just think it, and your answer will get
Mhm.
your question will get answered. It happens all the time. Did you so? Did you kill a person or animals?
I see someone said they feel like they're swaying.
Yeah.
I felt that too. Like I felt like I was like rocking on a boat for a minute, and I'm just sitting too.
Sylvia just said maybe your energy is helping.
Hmm. I hope so.
Somebody just touched my hand. It's weird when like somebody like touches you. It's like it's almost like static. Um, it's weird,
Mhm.
and it has like a tingly feeling to it.
Almost feels like cobwebs.
Yeah, exactly. Is this Violet? Violet, are you here with us trying to communicate? Somebody said I just heard I just touched your hand. Who's the little girl that's here again? God, this is weird. Judy, are you asking any questions in your head?
Mhm. Yeah.
Let us know if you get any answers. Did somebody say I see soldiers? That's what it sounded like it said. I see soldiers. Has anybody heard of the big circle? That was a question that Joy asked. So Sharon said that her iPad just turned off.
Oh wow.
But see, when I move, there's no movement. The only thing, well, there's a shadow like right behind me here. I don't know if that's what you're seeing. This is weird. No, I totally agree with that, Deb. It does. There's so much energy. It's crazy. This is crazy energy. See, Chidi, when I told you the Saturday show is totally different,
It's totally different.
now you see
Yeah.
what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
The green light keeps flickering. What green light? And you see that candle? So this candle here, it's inside a votive. So it's in like a glass, and there's no air blowing. So why is it dancing like that? That's really strange. Because there's no air flowing. Who are the surveyors? You mean the what? So the watchers? Heck is that?
That's just Leroy.
It's
Sorry.
no. It's
You heard something outside and you just started to freak out a little bit.
no. That's fine. So the watchers. Um, yeah, the watchers are angels. They're described. So if you read the book of Enoch, which is not in the Bible, but it's a different book. If you read the book of Enoch, he talks about the Watchers in his book, and it's a great book. If you've never read the book of Enoch, there's three books. If you have to read it, it's amazing. I don't like to read. Oh, look, he just said it right here, the book of Enoch. But I don't read. But I mean, if anything, if I learn something from a book, I'll start reading it. Then I'm hooked because I'm actually learning something. Um, yeah, but the Book of Enoch is really good. But you can actually listen to the Book of Enoch on YouTube. So if you don't like to hear or read books, go to YouTube and just look up the Book of Enoch, and it'll go through and it'll have even the chapter breakdowns. So um, in one of the books they talk about in one of the books it talks about the Watchers. I'll see if I can. No, I don't want to open it up. If I open up YouTube, it'll play audio, and I don't want to do that. So I actually have the book. It's a white book. I have it put away. Um, anyway, it's really good. All right. Do you guys want to start up another session? I know that I'm still hearing voices in the background, but we can do another session. So Enoch, the way that Enoch is spelled, hold on, let me type it out. I know it's kind of somebody spelled it out up here. Sorry, it's Enoch. Here, I'll just share it right here. So the little girl she came through last week, and it was weird because we were playing the frequency, and then I stopped playing. Well, actually, I was doing my experiment. I shut down my experiment, and then we were hearing the little girl coming through, and I thought I was the only one hearing it, and other people were talking about it too. But yeah, we could do another reverse session if you guys want. So you guys want to do responses only? Raina wants to do responses only. Um, do you guys want to do responses only? Just let me know. So responses only. It's another mode um, um, that we can do. And so on my because I build these ghost boxes, so it's a mode that if you set it a certain way, the only time that something will come through is when it's a response. Um, so I was reading. I get caught up in like reading the chats because I don't want to miss what anybody is saying. All right, so we're gonna do responses only. So she said best friends, the little girl. This is weird. It's really strange. Um, okay, we're gonna do responses only. That little girl sound like Pikachu. All right, bear with me for a second. God, just this energy is like crazy, crazy strong. All right, so we're gonna switch it up. All right, we're starting it up now.
Mina.
You stop for a little. No. Glory.
Lori,
Right there.
Kelly wants to know, Mom, are you here?
I love her.
I do.
You do what?
Image of Windows.
I could.
You're on the edge.
Who do you want to tell her that I love her? Who
Chaz
who are you trying to get that message to?
Phones.
Exhale.
Find you.
My neck.
But-
University.
Chuckle.
I
If
figuring. Eddie's music play.
So,
he who searched
15 months.
15 months, what?
The third.
Before I
to be
began Jan. Whilst I am
predestined.
elected.
He placed it.
The third eye. Are you watching us?
Those born
Before I hiding or
Who are you hiding from? Was somebody hung or choked?
once again.
Also, take back.
Moved about.
Rest. This is
continuous not going on.
What's going on?
horse saddle.
Which they said
The thickness.
Do you like what's going on in the Whaley house right now?
had to sit.
Tucked sideways.
But that let's do it by.
At the very beginning,
Who must go back?
Shot free Pentagon.
Detroit.
Bring him to the
Who do you want to go back?
Who's it?
kind of rich.
The whole. Who's the great? Non-existent. Each have to think about. Saved in
Of age.
Who's a leech?
hope.
suddenly and
Competitive.
With here.
Who just said we're here?
Wimbledon is no activity.
Who's here with us?
so do
It's actually
Who's looking for Wayne Poe?
Elderly woman.
no. It's for the. Into the way.
Who's the leech?
The tranquil.
crossed his
Start for both.
What are possible? The
out sent him.
that he's
Does anybody have any advice for Edward?
We heard on
all England government to do.
Is Fran here?
the trees.
Who said the timing? Do you want us to stick around?
Or to
The trees. What's near the trees?
leave.
Did somebody just call out for Judy?
Compete to do.
Who's in trouble?
Dived again.
We're all
Who just said Julie?
through him.
Wheels
Who said come to me?
4th of May.
And it
You're old? Are you ancestors?
that serene.
My question.
The law. He has just.
So do you want Judy to go to the house to visit you? Is that why you said come to me?
And
Describe.
Did you just whisper and said I do?
over.
Do you need her help?
Five, eight.
Stan, are you here with us or are you busy?
That can an eight.
Do you need Judy's
That's
help? Who said I need help?
Unhit the
I miss you?
Describes
of course there were
but in all. You and nipped it. Gonna go good.
just a moment.
Since the original.
Who said just a moment? Who do you miss? Can you tell us the person that you do miss?
Other creatures and old strain.
Billy, are you a true guide?
To him, the man. I need. Oh shit!
You thought.
The two women that are whispering to each other. Do you need help?
But if you
from them.
having sent it
Accused.
breath,
Nah.
Who said nah? Were you accused of something?
I mentioned
That rule.
Who are you accused of?
Your favorite. Low self-esteem.
indeed.
But
Low brands.
We'll end the session in a couple of minutes.
They pit.
Are you a spirit from the Whaley house?
Or with
extend
see.
Among the dead. Yeah. As a rule,
We begin.
Does Judy know Annabelle?
Lindy.
all
The day.
Who just said mom and dad?
species
harmless.
Harmless?
For the-
All right, we're ending the session. So somebody does want you to go back.
Really?
And they said that they miss you. Sounded like a young voice. So Honestly, I think it is Violet.
I think so too.
So, what do you think about that, Deb? I know Petey says he thinks so. He felt that. I'm just trying to look for feedback. This, all these sessions tonight. Um, so Kanga wants to know if you're related to Violet.
Maybe in a past life. Oh.
Christina, no, I saw, I heard that about May 4th. Um, I mean, it could be that your mom was trying to get a message to you. Um, and sometimes it's kind of weird on how the messages come across to you. I mean, it might be a specific date. It might just be something that they liked. It's not always like a direct answer. Um, Sometimes, like just now, I mean, there was the word trees came through, and then May 4th. So sometimes you have to kind of put the pieces of the puzzle together. Um, but that message could have been for you. It could have been your mom coming through. Um, where were you asking? Was that question for Trudy? Here's a question for you.
So we think she was probably on suicide watch in the back bedroom.
The backpack bedroom, I don't really like it in there. I get a lot of energy, a lot of sadness.
Yeah.
Um, I just don't like it because I don't like that energy that it's putting off.
Mm-hmm. I remember going there and like one time I was kind of like talking to her, not like out loud, or I sound crazy. But then I just started like tearing up, like I almost just felt like just crying. But I was like, nope, you got to hold yourself together. You're at work. But you know, when those emotions hit you, it hits you. Yeah.
It's a red door.
No, no red door.
To the little girl, she hit her head or got a smell of cigarette smoke, um, or have something wrong with her head.
Hmm.
You know, is there any confinement?
It is probably Violet. Yeah, it's her.
What do you mean?
Hmm?
What do you mean? Just with the confinement?
Yeah, and I just can kind of sense her. I can kind of feel her.
Is that what you're trying to feel right now? Trying to get a sense of what you're feeling?
That, and I just feel a whole lot of just like so much energy around me.
Really? Like she's there with you?
Something's here. I don't know what it is. Earlier, I felt like really anxious, and my whole body was tingly. So the energy shifts. So
Yeah, I mean, and it does. And kind of like what we've discussed a little bit, and I think that you do have abilities of some sort.
mhm.
Um, and I think that you're going to start tapping into them a little bit more and more.
Yeah.
Um, just don't be afraid of it. I know that I'm being a little condescending because I kind of pushed mine down and didn't want to. I mean, I knew what I had, but just didn't want to.
Hmm.
I was like in denial.
Yeah.
Um, but
People have told me that. They're like, oh, you have abilities. I've just kind of,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. So
Mhm.
yeah, people are saying that you had an energy change. And are you okay? You
Yeah.
feel okay? Yeah. Okay. Well, we're here to help protect her, so um, we'll guide her through it.
Mhm. And I put white light around me before. So.
She just has a positive aura around her. Anyway,
Oh, thanks.
yeah, Raina. She says she feels okay,
I must feel a little bit of sadness, but I'm okay.
but it could be the sadness from the energy you're picking up, maybe from Violet, because um, she knows that you can't go to the house um, because you can't visit the house because of what's happening. And I think that she just says, like tonight, she misses you and she loves you. Those were two messages that came across. And it's okay. Uh,
I just want to go to the house right now. I do.
I know. Who's deliberately trying to interrupt us? What are you talking about? Oh, here it is. Sorry, King. I just saw your message. So here's the thing, Kanga. So over the last 2 weeks now, something didn't want Josh to come on the show. We think it was because they were gonna kind of show themselves, not, I mean, not in a physical sense, but they were gonna introduce themselves and let themselves be heard. Um, like with when everybody just we all heard a little girl coming through and she let herself um, I guess she let herself be known that she was here with us on the show. And we think that that's why she ran interference last week and didn't want Josh on the show because there was something big going to happen. And Josh was saying even tonight, I hope that I'm able to get on and something doesn't want me not to be on again. And it happened again, but maybe they didn't want Josh on the show again tonight because they wanted to get some messages across to other people and didn't want interference with that. So everything happens for a reason. We don't know
Mhm.
why these things happen, but they do. Um, and it was like certain days when I tried to get my show going, I had a bunch of technical difficulties, which is really strange because I never have technical difficulties until I'm getting ready to start this show in particular. Like they don't want me to do the show for one reason or another, but then it works, um, not in a timely manner, but it does. I eventually come on. So anyway, hey Sam, welcome. Haven't seen you around in a while, Sam. And I haven't used any of your commercials lately, Sam, because I haven't seen you post any. So you need to post up some videos so I can use them. We miss laughing. So Sam's one of our listeners. She lives in the UK
Mhm.
and does some amazing parodies. So sometimes I'll use the parodies on my show, like as a commercial. It's just to bring a little bit of comedy to the show. Here's another question for you.
I do.
Um, do you mind showing it or no? You wouldn't feel comfortable.
The clock, or
Yeah.
it's big.
Okay. I didn't know how big.
It's really big.
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah, it's just sitting right over there. So
And sometimes it'll go off. It'll just start chiming.
it has a mind of its own. So
Absolutely, Kanga. So funny. Hey Sam, so how's the moon tonight? Um, Maybe one day, Sam, you'll see the cow jump over the moon. Well, welcome to the show. Glad that you're able to join us tonight from Finland. No, Deb. No. Judy is in on video with us tonight. Sorry I didn't put her name on there. Maybe I should have.
everybody's like, "Who is this girl?"
There we go. I put it up there now. Sorry. So, God, I wish you could have seen it. So Sam posted a video, um, doing like a walkthrough of like an abandoned building, and was filming as walking through the building. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, this cow walks out of this room. It was so funny. Oh my god, it was so funny. So she was saying how so many people were giving her crap about the cow, and that's why I said maybe one day she'll see the cow jump over the moon.
No worries about spelling my name wrong. It's okay.
Yeah, we'll do another reverse session.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah, Sam, you'll never let that live that one down. See, we all laugh at each other. I mean, I get laughed at too, and I laugh at myself. I'm just a big dork.
Yeah, I laugh at myself all the time too. I mean, you just have to, you know?
Exactly.
You do.
Come
Yeah.
on, we're all family here. We can
Right?
all like tease each other and laugh. It's all in good fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be awesome, Sam. I can help design some shirts for you if you want. We can make a creepy cow shirt. That would be amazing. Oh wait, what did Carl say? The haunted cow. Okay, we'll do another session. Hold on a second. I'll make some changes. Let me make sure I have my cow moves queued up. Sam, we just love you. I think we might start getting probably get people in PETA pissed off. All right, let's go ahead and get started on a new session. So we're going to do reverse only per Carl's request. Let me switch over. We'll get started. So if anybody has a Halloween cow, maybe we'll release them on Samhain. That'll be the new theme for the new year. We'll have a big ceremony, a Samhain procession, welcoming the cow. Okay, here we go. So, Christina, so what we're doing now? Oh my God, you guys need to stop. You guys are make my jaw or my cheeks hurt from laughing and smiling so much. All right. So, Christina, do your question. So, or to your question. So, when we do reverse banks, all the audio is in reverse speech. So everything that we should be hearing is we shouldn't be able to understand any replies coming through because um, they're all in reverse. Carl, they're all in reverse speech, so we shouldn't be able to understand anything coming through. Um, So anyway, you'll hear it when it comes through, but when you hear a response coming through that is in like normal speech, it's pretty amazing. It's really hard to say, oh, it's just radio coming through. Like with forward speech, it could be radio bleed. There could always be explanation for that, but with reverse speech, it's there's no way to really say, well, it was like radio bleed or something like that. So that's why I do it this way. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and get started. And you guys are just like cracking me up. You guys are being so funny tonight. It's amazing. Love it. So is there anybody here that would like to communicate or has any messages for anybody out there? Who just said help? Who's looking for help? Who said him? We don't want to speak with Ed. Who's nervous and why are you nervous? Why are you scared? Who said you're a lucky girl? Who just said my name? And why are you scared? If there's a tech here, can you have Spirit speak one at a time, please? Anna, how can we help you? Do you need help? Melanie wants to know, Grandma, are you here? Who lost their way? Is that you, Anna? You said yes, and you need help. Oh my god, that sounded just like Anna. Anna, how can we help you? Do you like what they're doing to the house? Who's downstairs? Melanie wants to know, Grandma, are you doing the right thing at the moment? So you don't like what they're doing downstairs? Who's the girl that needs help, and who are you? You can't trust them? Are you afraid that they're going to damage the house? Who just said Judy? Anna, is that you or is that Violet? I could have sworn I just heard Violet. Our house? Is there something important I need to know to do with this house? It's my house? That sounds like something Anna would say. Too much money? It sounds like all right, we're ending this session. So kind of funny thing is Anna didn't like people in her house. And it said that something to do too much money. I think that she knows that they're trying to use the house to make money, which makes sense. I think that that's why she wants them out of her house. She feels like they're using them to make money off of the house, which isn't right. trying to profit from spirit, I don't ever think it's ever a good thing, because it's basically disrespecting the spirits that are there.
Mhm.
Um, but I think that's what's going through, and I think that that was Violet that came through. I could have swore her saying Judy, and then when I said who just called her name, and she said Violet. Um, so anyway, all right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in tonight. I'm going to end the show. It's just been a long day. Need to get some rest. So, um, well, thank you, everybody. Like I said, for tuning in. Thank you, Judy, for joining us tonight. It was a pleasure having you on, and I hope
Well,
we were able to get you some answers.
yeah. Thanks for having me on again.
Oh, no, I think it was a great show. And all right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned. On Wednesday, we'll have a psychic medium on with us. So just look out for the advertisement, and everybody that wrote in to be a part of the project. I just got a lot of emails I saw come in. So look out for my reply to your emails, and I'll have everything ready to go for everybody, both using Android and iOS. And it's going to be a fun week. So have a great day tomorrow, and see you guys on Wednesday. Good night.